Hello, everybody.
Good morning. Happy Wednesday.
Close to good afternoon for the East Coast.
Well, it is good afternoon for the East Coast.
It is.
How
is
still got our puffy
everybody?
eyes going on. We're still waking up over here. Sorry.
Jeff's still waking up over here. Oh my gosh, you guys, we were so happy to be with you today. Thank you for taking the time to be with us. We hope everybody had a wonderful 4th of July. We saw so many cute littles in their 4th of July dresses, tagged us on Instagram. It has been such a pleasure seeing that. I seriously love it so much. And it just kind of makes everything all worth it. We're going through everything that we went through with 4th of July, seeing these littles in their 4th of July attire makes me so happy. We had an awesome 4th of July. We were up in Wyoming. My family kind of throws this big 4th of July party every year. And we went up there. The kids loved it. It was just so beautiful, so serene. And we recently got back and we are busy. Got back to lots of busy life here.
You know, so, Wyoming, no knock on those of you who live out there. It's so gorgeous. We loved it. It's such a knock.
I would live
I for what I'm about to say, you know, it's just something about leaving the rat race here in California and going out there and just enjoying the beauty and having the highlight of the day being getting on the main road and going to Maverick's gas station. You know, it's just, there was something amazing about that was just, you know, all that there was to worry about, or, you know, it was just amazing. Very, very relaxing. And we hope you guys enjoyed the same. As many of you guys saw prior to the holiday, Nicole and I were finally able to make it out to Chalk Hospital, Children's Hospital of Orange County, and actually finally make that donation a reality. Nicole, how would you say that went for you?
I will cry. Okay, so first of all, it was a surreal experience. On the way down there, Jeff was like, "Why are you so nervous?" And I'm like, "Because, Jeff, this is a reality for so many people, that this money is going to help so many children in different ways. And even though there's so much larger donations contributed by other companies, but like, I just am so grateful that we were able to meet our goal and that we were able to make somewhat of a difference to these children's lives. And while we were at the hospital, I just couldn't help but think of anyone and everyone that has had an experience or knows someone. And I have a niece and a cousin that were in Chalk at one point, and it just like hit close to home to me. And having my own children, it was just so surreal. And they were just so sweet, and they were so full of gratitude and love, and they were so grateful. And we were able to give them a couple of bags of dresses just to hand out to those that were there. Unfortunately, at that time, we weren't able to go and see any patients, but we're hoping that through this relationship that we're building with them, that they will be able to let us go and hand out dresses to those patients. Justin, our videographer, got some footage of everything, and he's going to put together a video. So we're hoping to get that out to share with you guys and to see what you have helped us as a team accomplish. It was so awesome. So with that being said, wipe my tears away. We are excited to announce our next charity. And so I'm going to turn the time over to Jeff, and then we have a special guest for you guys.
Well, before I do that, I just wanted to echo what Nicole's saying. It was really amazing to go down there, truthfully, and to hand over that check. And I think I know they were really blown away. They ran to the bank and cashed it, I think, that same day. As they probably saw how young we were, they were probably like, wait a minute. But anyways, I say that because she reached back out after the fact, right? And they didn't need to. And they said, hey, we actually want to come to your place of business and tour the facility. I think they were intrigued. I think they were touched. We were touched going there, and it was so amazing to give that. And I just wanted to say thank you to you guys. You know, Nicole and I came up with that idea. Obviously, we came up with how much we were going to contribute per dress. But it's really, at the end of the day, up to you guys to share the vision with us and participate. And you guys, that's exactly what you did. So we just want to say thank you. And I hope you guys felt as good and as warm as we did just viewing that through Instagram and the other avenues in which we shared it. And we will continue, as Nicole said, we're working on a video and actually a segment on our website that just kind of discusses how this fits into our purpose and mission. And then we'll have videos with every charity that we have worked with going forward. And obviously Chalk will be the first one. And I think she's coming out to just kind of discuss matters further. And I think allow us to go back and plan a little bit further for some better footage of Nicole, because Nicole's had a dream for a very long time of going into these hospitals and personally handing these dresses to these, children in need and just touching their lives. And so I think they're actually going to make that happen, or attempt to, because they need to sign off. The parents need to sign a waiver and say that's okay. It's okay for them to be featured in the video. So I think we're going to be able to achieve that. So Chalk was a huge success. Again, thank you. We can't say it enough, truthfully. And I'm so happy, believe it or not, I know you guys may not be, that we had that print issue, because then we had to get creative. A huge part of business, whether it's here, you guys with your groups and stuff, it's getting creative and finding solutions to problems. And, that's what we did there. And what I'm saying is I'm a little bit grateful for that problem with the print issue, and having to get creative, because we came up with an amazing solution. And I think it just coincides with who we are and what we're going to do and our mission and purpose, which we will further define. But having said all that, we have chosen the next charity. We are going to be working with a company called Charity Vision. And I do have a guest with us today. Her name is Haley, and she's a representative from Charity Vision. And we're going to go ahead and give her some time to speak about who they are, what they do, and kind of our goals in working together. And so we want to go ahead and turn the time over to her and let her speak to, what they're about. Haley, are you there?
I sure am. Hi, everybody. It's so cool to be on one of these. This is my first time. I'm Haley Perry. I'm from Charity Vision International. I'm the programs director. And I'm so excited about this partnership. Really big shout out to Jeff and Nicole and all of you at DotDotSmile who are making these amazing donations possible. For Chalk, the work you do with Chalk is just amazing. I'm honestly blown away by how much you were able to raise in such a short amount of time. To give you an idea of what we do, we work in 25 countries around the world, and our main purpose is to make healthcare more accessible to people living in poverty. So we have been working in the Philippines for 30 years, and just last year we did 3,000 cleft lip, cleft palate, and eye surgeries for children living in poverty and with a lot of need. And we really want to increase those numbers. So we are partnering with DotDotSmile to do just that. So we are going to have a really awesome humanitarian trip to the Philippines coming up next year. And all of the donations that you all are coming up with on your sales with your dresses are going to go towards 100% will go to the children in the Philippines. So we're really, really excited. We absolutely can't wait. And just thank you so, so much, because without you, none of this would be possible. You're literally changing lives in this business. So I hope that we can show that to you and help you see the great impact that you're going to have in these children's lives. So thank you so, so much. And I'm really, really excited. I can't wait.
Thank you so much, Haley.
Thanks, Haley. Thanks for joining us and sharing that. So we're obviously just as excited as Haley as we step forward with our second partnership with another charity to help children. And I was under the impression they really focused on vision, but I'm happy to hear about the cleft palates as well. So
that makes me happy.
Really cool. So a little bit more on the business side as it pertains to you guys regarding this next effort. So we are launching next week on the merchandiser cart on Tuesday, the 17th at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So next Tuesday, 10 a.m. PST, we're going to make this available to you guys again. So some of the questions I've seen are, obviously we had the chalk prints. We won't refer to them as chalk prints anymore, but yes, those will carry over at $10. Anything we did with the chalk efforts, it'll be $10. Now, we're putting new dresses out there. I think, I hate to be specific on it here because you guys hold us to it, but I think roughly 22 prints. 22 to 24, somewhere in there is the range of new prints we're going to put out there for you guys. And these ones are actually going to be $12. We are going to still stick to $1 per dress, whether it's 10 or 12. $1 will go towards Charity Vision's effort. The reason, guys, for that too, with the chalk effort, some of those dresses, as you guys very well know, it was a thinner, more sheer fabric. These ones, there's really no flaws to them. They're really, really good fabric. The only thing is you guys are just really, really tired of seeing those. So
will those be available for picking or?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
You guys have complete control.
With the chalk and with the 22, 24 dresses.
Oh, it's going to be a lot of prints.
They get to choose.
Yeah, absolutely. So you guys get to choose. You have complete control, just like we did it last time. So you guys, obviously, with sister sets, you guys can control that, right? So that's cool. One of the things we're going to do different with this effort is we are going to add them to the replicated website and advertise the charity effort. Reason being is with chalk, I'll be honest, they didn't really do much. I was the first one to reach out. And I think they kind of questioned, who are you guys really? Like, everyone really wants to use our name. It's $5,000 up front to even throw our name out there. And so I don't think they really knew who we were. And, they really didn't do anything. And they're like, well, what is this third-party fundraising event? I said, well, really, it's just the kindness of our hearts. It's business as usual, but we're going to donate. So they didn't really understand it. But with Charity Vision, we're going to make these available to you guys. We're also going to put them up on the web replicated site. We're going to put them up there for $36. So obviously there's more incentive for them to purchase it through you guys, as always. But I think what it is here is Charity Vision now could actually be a partner in this effort, And so some people a lot of people are going to be like, what's DotSmile? How do I buy? This way Charity Vision can say, hey, go to the website, go here. Every purchase you make, they're giving 10% to the effort. And so the replicated website, we're going to be giving 10% of retail to the effort. And then again, on the wholesale side, you guys buying from us, it's going to be $1 per dress that we give to Charity Vision's effort. And we're going to promote that, hey, we're working with with Charity Vision, this charity, and we're going to just push that through social media ads and just really get the buzz and word out there and see what we can do here.
A little bit more advertising.
A little bit more, yeah, and more awareness. And so what we're going to do is, and your guys' cuts as far as the replicated websites are still there as well. That's still applicable, obviously. Gosh, what else was I going to say here? Everything is actually on the website is going to be going towards the charity effort, the backpacks, all of that. 10% is going to benefit the charity. Nicole's looking at these comments over here. I'm looking at the
comments. Yeah. Who was it? Tanya's asking, will this count towards cruise points?
So here's the deal. Obviously, that's a much cheaper dress. We're still giving you guys, we're still paying out commissions on it. So here's how it's going to work. The $10 and $12 dresses, it's going to count as 1 PV for checkout for your ordering experience. However, as far as cruise qual and solely for cruise qual, it's going to be a half a PV point for the qualification. But to check out for the 25 PV, it will be 1. Does that make sense? So again, to check out, 1 PV is applicable. So really you could buy $25 charity prints to check out. And obviously, do the math, it's simple. It's a lot less to check out. And then also for the cruise qual, it's going to be half a point. So anyways, damages will be handled in the same fashion, you guys. This is kind of a final sell as you see when you walk into a store. This is so low, and we're paying out commissions and giving cruise quals on it and giving to charity. I hope that could be understood. And like I said, these dresses, these 20 plus prints that we're adding, they're not the sheer fabric and stuff that you guys saw with some of the chalk prints.
So there's going to be a lot of variety. And a lot of the 20 plus prints that we're adding, they're prints that you guys have seen already. They're not new prints added to the production. These are prints that you guys have seen that maybe you don't want to see anymore. but they're all still really, really cute. When we were going through them, I'm like, wait, this one's going to be, I love this print. This is my favorite print. So I was a little bit shocked that.
Well, they'll feel that too. They were excited about some of the other prints.
You'll
like
love them.
These sold for me. And what's interesting
They're
as we talk to you guys.
Oh, hi, Darcy. Hi, Darcy.
Hey. Is you see some merchandisers say that sold for me very well. And I know, and I'm going to buy that because that sold for me. Whereas others are like, that didn't move for me. So everyone's different. Their customer pools are different, but you know what sells for you. So that way, again, I mentioned sister sets.
Which would be great because they can advertise on their page like what people want to purchase. And then that's what they can order because you guys can pick the size and the print. So that'll be really good. It'll be beneficial to you and to your groups and to your team. Do we have a goal in mind?
So I would say at least 50,000. I know Charity Vision.
They're upping the ante here.
Charity Vision is aiming for 70,000. Haley asked if if we wanted her to be super specific in their goal and effort. As far as dollar value, 70,000 was kind of their goal. And to be honest, with the replicated website and them being able to say, hey, we're working with DotDotSmile, go to the website, and you can make these purchase. And it goes towards the charity. I think that we can easily get there.
Yeah.
And so the other thing too is, as she mentioned the trip, we haven't finalized details, but they do take us on a trip if we do hit the goal, which we're going to hit the goal. And I think she said they covered 12 slots. Obviously Nicole and I would be going, and we thought about opening up. I don't know if it'd be the whole other 10 because we might need some people from home office to go out there as well, obviously. But we'll work on something that's fun and incentivize you guys to see who could win a few slots to go out there with us to the Philippines, because Haley didn't get specific with the actual trip, but for 2 days you get your hands dirty with the effort and helping, and then as you're there for another few days, it's more relaxation and just kind of enjoying the beauty of
So we make an incentive trip.
I don't know. I wouldn't say an incentive trip because not too many people are going to be able to go, but maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. We want to invite you guys to come in on this.
So anyways, we're super excited, and come Tuesday, next Tuesday, the 17th at 10 a.m., we'll just upload that, and you guys will be able to see what those new prints are.
Okay.
What you're looking over here.
They're saying that 70,000 is totally doable. I think
totally
that should be our new goal. 70,000, guys.
It's completely doable. Okay. That's why I said when we hit it, because we are going to hit it.
All right, you guys, 70K. That's our goal. We're doing it, guys. Also, they were asking about the photos, if they're going to have photos beforehand of these new prints to advertise. Let me ask Amy and a few others in our office and see what we can do, and we can get those to you as soon as possible. It might just take a little bit of time, but we do have to get them ready for the back office for you guys anyways. So as soon as we have them, we'll send an email out and let you guys know. Does that sound good?
And I think we should we haven't made the decision yet to let it run I think this will be our last effort for this year, just because we're already in July. I think next year we should kind of have our goal, I should say, would be a quarterly incentive to start teaming up,
cool.
If not maybe 3. Charities a year
for you guys.
But so I'm just thinking maybe 3 months, and you know what, if the 3 months we hit 85,000, then cool, we'll give that to Charity Vision. We don't have to let 70,000, I guess, whatever comes first, and I think that we'll definitely hit that. Someone said Amy answered in here. Cool.
Amy's been answering questions, so.
But also, I wouldn't reach out to Charity Vision. I mean, you can to show them your love. But I know Chalk was really confused and like, I love that, but we're working with DotDotSmile, and so I don't know. I know that some people get creative with it, but you can tell your people that when you buy this dress, you are helping with this effort, and you could just tell them about Chalk and what we did. I mean, and again, we'll have that video here shortly. So that's that. That's our next charity. It's super exciting. But I also want to get on to something else that's kind of pressing and and it seems to be concerning you guys. And you're going to get better sneak peeks. But so anyways, the print update. So I was unaware, but I was informed yesterday that, there's a lot of, concern out there. in the field about prints. And I really I don't want to miss a point in here. So some of you guys are feeling entitled to this strict certain percentage of, new versus old. I don't know who ever said that. Maybe it was. I'm not saying we didn't, but I don't know who did or when. Doesn't matter. But, that's one thing why we're hesitant to say anything in here, because you guys are literally pulling out the dresses and doing a real calculation and saying, oh, liars, you didn't do it. Guys, it's not that way, and it shouldn't be that way. And it's, it's not, we're never giving misleading information on here with intention.
But we're sorry if you feel that way.
Yeah, it's just, but people are saying we're losing trust in what they say. I'm so sorry you feel that way. I do not feel like Nicole and I ever are sitting here trying to, mislead you guys into ordering. But here's the deal. So I heard that, can you at least tell us what is new and when it's going online? My opinion is we did that. We said, hey guys, we have tanks coming in. Tanks are new. And then everyone rushed it. And I think there's a panic because we have stressed. I've seen people quote, Jeff said the chicken prints are gone because they've already had it. And that is true. And here's the thing is we're seeing these go pretty quick. But at the same time, like, for example, the Cinderella looking print with pink that was super hot with the carriage and the princess. We also cut that in another style that's not in the warehouse yet. So, that will be trickling in as well. Here's the thing, perfect world. What I wanted to happen was to have all the newness that we ordered at once come into the warehouse as finished garments as once, throw it all onto the line and say, look what we are. That's a perfect world. So what do? Do we hang on to the new that's in the warehouse? Let me tell you, we're equally as excited as you, maybe even more excited. So when that stuff comes in, it's like, let's get this on the line. Let's show them that, hey, it's happening. Yeah. I promised you.
The minute something new comes in, we're not holding back. The minute something new comes in, we get on the line. That's for sure.
Yeah. And honestly, we are getting more towards, our goal is to get majority new. Majority of it new for you guys. But what we could do, so to achieve that, we could have waited and sat on those and be like, sorry guys, you're just ordering and getting all the old. Or I felt like we informed you and said, hey, the guys, there's some new tanks in, just FYI.
And just so you know, there is no favoritism. Those that are pulling all...
Well, it's the box pulls that they...
Well, listen, so once you hit Believer, you get to pull your own box, okay? And some people, they wait. And then now they have at least, I think, 6 months in order to, after they hit Believer, to pull their own box. And then they see that there's new stuff and then they pull their box. So maybe you think, oh, they're getting priority because, they're a leader. No, that's not the case. Those that are pulling the orders in the warehouse, they don't know who is who. They don't know the names of everybody. They're pulling what they see, and that's what you get.
What do you mean they don't know the names of everybody?
Like the warehouse workers, they don't know who so-and-so. Oh. They don't know who Andrea Thompson is.
Yeah. And
I
love that you use that.
Well, I'm just saying, some people may think that
they've earned it, right? So you hit Believe, you get a box pull, and some have said, you know what, not right now. And I can see why they said that, and they waited. And so the minute we said, hey, we have some new, like, okay, I'm going to take advantage of that. However, we are limiting it now to 1 box pull a week, okay, regardless. Mm-hmm. And also they only can get up to 5 of that print in a certain size and style.
They're not taking all of it.
We don't want them to take it all. And I know that's the huge concern, but when you see someone post something, of course they're going to lay the new prints on the front of the photo to incentivize their buyers. That's just common sense. But for you guys to then throw darts at us and blame us and say, that please just get the full story before you do that. So anyways, box pulls are limited and we do enforce those limits. And that's come with history and seeing that, oh crap, they came in here and gobbled all of it up. That's not fair. We need to enforce something here, or put something in place. So anyways, we are going to let you guys know when the newness is here. And I will tell you that next week we are getting a shipment of empires, caps, more tanks, and ballerinas of new prints. And I'm going to show you some sneak peeks of what it is. And so next week, I think this will work out well, because as I mentioned on Tuesday, next week, we're going to put the new charity effort up there. Right. So I'm sure a lot of you guys are wanting to check out at, $10, $12 per PV, but also you can combine it. Nicole, how do you want to do this? Cause
we'll show the dresses first.
Okay, well, some of these are in here. So here's some of the stuff that's landing next week, and it's going on the line. But again, hold on. We'll let you know, okay, when that actually happens, because when it hits the warehouse, Aaron and his crew still need to curate and get stuff ready for the line, okay? But this is not all of it, but this is 7 here. You can kind of.
All right, guys. I don't know if you can see. Look at the cute birds and flowers. This is a soft print fabric. Super cute. Here, we should just take that tug off. Okay. You want to see more? Oh, this is one of my favorites. It is kind of like a really larger print, and it's going to be kind of random.
That's actually pretty rad.
I know. It's going to be random.
Just turn it around. Show the back.
On like the placement of where it's sewn. So just know that every dress like in this print is going to be a little bit different. There's not, you know, just because it has kind of different. It's really awesome. Right here. Let's put this back here.
And guys, you're hearing it from my mouth. I don't care if you hold on to every last dollar until next week. Do it. Do what's best for your business. We're not here to scam you. We're here to give you guys opportunity. Like, seriously, like, we came back from Wyoming, and sorry, I'm just like squirrel right now, but we came back and we got the most beautiful email.
Oh, yeah.
From a gal who actually lives in Wyoming.
Can I read it? We're not going to tell you.
I'll hold these up, right? And you can go grab it.
Sorry, I didn't ask your permission, but I really want to read it to you guys.
I can show you more snake breaks anyways. So here's another one. Again, this is Empire. But yeah, I'm not the best for this.
I love this.
If you were a merchandiser, I probably wouldn't join you in your live to sell it. I'm not that good, but I'll just hold this up.
The big flowers, so pretty. I love this one. It looks really bright in this photo, but it's a little bit softer. Okay, let's go back to this message.
I'll keep showing. So
cupcakes.
I feel like this one will be probably
and this is soft.
A hit. Yeah, and this is a soft fabric. So cupcakes, obviously that's always a hit.
Jeff.
Okay, why don't you take this over since you have everything?
Here, why don't you grab that? Okay, this is this is soft as well, and this is like a tie-dye print.
This is the soft fabric too, so this is actually
love this one. Seriously makes me so happy. Of course, you guys. Smile. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that cute? So cute.
And then I saw this print. I'm like, oh, is that going to sell? And they said, that's going to be a hot print. And I'm like, really? I'm a guy. I don't know.
Jeff, don't say stuff like that.
Well, but Heather's like, this will be a hot one.
Okay. When pigs fly. And the pig has a little crown on it. It's so cute. Like, can you see a little girl wearing that? I seriously love this. And this is soft as well.
Okay, guys. And that's just 7.
Wait. I want to read this email.
Okay.
This message really fast. Okay. So, well, we won't share who it is just because I didn't ask permission, but it's a really great message.
Here's the thing. You know, sometimes it's really easy to focus on the negativity. And I do get that things can get tough, and we hear you, and we're not sitting here saying, oh my gosh, be quiet. Like, that's not true. We get it, guys. And we're so grateful for those of you guys who have stuck it out. Larissa France said it best when we went live on Facebook. She just said, you know, well, those who stuck it out are going to be able to see the rainbow after the storm. And so I love that. And that's so true. Just grateful for you guys that believe in Nicole and I. We've learned from what has happened, but it's been a long time to actually take that, put it into action, and it takes time to get these garments here as finished goods. So anyways.
All right. So I got this message. Okay. I want to thank you for the amazing opportunity for believers to pull an order at the warehouse. I had a very strong feeling last week that it was my time and I should do it. I've been sitting around on a while. Sorry. And I am absolute awe of everything that has happened this week. The experience itself was just so fun with Jenny helping me find all my treasures in the warehouse. She was so sweet and kind. This will kind of motivate some of you to hit believers so you can have this experience as well. That's from me, not her. My customers are so excited. I love getting to know them better. I collected their wish list and learned more about them, their families, their girls. the girls that they shop for. I also had over 400 new people join my group since Monday alone. And she did the emoji face like, oh my gosh. Customers are going crazy over our dresses. My team was also really motivated seeing me get this chance, and I love that they're setting goals for themselves to do so too. My dresses came yesterday morning, and I prepared all day for a special album sale. I knew my group was so excited, but I was in no way emotionally prepared for the success it would be. I posted those dresses and sold almost 150 in less than 15 minutes. Each one with a long line of next behind them. I was so completely overwhelmed with excitement and gratitude. My customers and this amazing company, I could hardly keep up and kept having to stop to breathe, doing my invoices and telling myself, pull it together. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for all you do for us as merchandisers. These dresses have magic in them, and not just for the girls who wear them. Ugly cry, cue the ugly cry, okay, guys? Thanks, babe. Your blessings so many, and my heart is so full. I always say you can see the confidence in little girls with DotDotSmile, but the confidence it has given me was completely unexpected, and I cannot thank you enough. This is why we do what we do, you guys. Like, there's a lot of negativity, and we feel it, and we know it, and getting messages like that lifts us up, and just know that there's so much to it behind these ugly Facebook messages and comments that people make. There's so much more to what we're doing as a team. Jeff and I together, everybody working in this office, for you guys, for these little girls, what we're doing with Chalk and what we're going to do at Charity Vision. There's so much more to this. And messages like that just make our hearts full because it keeps us motivated. So just remember why you're doing DotDotSmile. And whenever you're having a hard day, dig deep and just take a step away from Facebook, take a step away from the negativity, and write down what makes you happy in life, what you're grateful for in DotDotSmile and your family, and just regroup yourself. I was not planning on saying this. This was not on the notes, you guys.
But I felt it was important because, you know, that's what it is. And there's a lot of those stories out there. It's just we tend to you know, focus on these girls are discouraged. And I understand it as leaders. It's hard. And, you know, we feel bad, you guys, because, you know, that stuff happened on our watch and we trusted and things happen. But you know what? All we can do is own it. Say we've learned from it. And to be honest with you guys, I'd rather go through that now than later, you know, when there's so much overhead in the business and expenses, and then you could have a disaster that truly threatens the business. And so we're beyond that, and we've learned, and we're happy to report that. And, you know, with this, it just shows that the groups are hungry for new prints, and we know that. And so when we, you know, flood the line with that newness, and guys, that's, you know, I know we've been on a journey through the desert and so many people are, you know, dying of thirst. And I promise you, you know, the water is literally, that little pond is just around the corner. I've kind of been saying that for a while, and it bothers me because that's, you know, truly on the manufacturers and their timing. But you can only do what you can do, and, you know, be in charge of what you can truly can control. And
as you know, just from Barb's bit from at the leadership, and also we sent it in an email that it all takes so much time, up to 6 months. Like, so you maybe think that we're a broken record, but we have been working on this for 6 months. Like, it's not overnight, you guys. It takes a long, long time. And so we thank you so much for your patience.
So before I move on,
we have more. We can show you more.
Before I move on to wrapping up, hang on a second.
I want to pick some.
You just need to show them the whole book. I'm not kidding. Why? Why hold back?
Because.
So no, Nicole, I'm not.
Because
you guys probably think this is staged. No, here's what we do. Listen, this is the stuff that's coming in next week. Some of this stuff is not coming in because it was scheduled in a swing, you know, or a maxi, and that hasn't been cut and delivered yet, right?
Yeah.
But again, as I mentioned, tanks, empires, ballerinas, and caps will be delivered tomorrow. Or sorry. Next week at some point. And again, and at the same time, we'll be launching this new charity effort. So I think it'll be a really, really, really good thing And again, you can hang on to your money until next week. I don't care. I don't blame you. I probably shouldn't say that, but I just don't care. Listen,
Those are cute.
But yeah, we'll let you know. Just keep going through. They've seen those in the dresses.
So this one. This one's really cute too.
They need to understand, Nicole, that there's stuff coming. Like, just show them.
Jeff, I am showing them. Goodness sake.
And then
this one, these are cute.
I like that one.
Look at that, you guys. Look at that. Oh, these are cute too. Yes.
So this isn't the only stuff that's coming in next week. We still have stuff trickling in as well that is not this book. On top of that, we have 60 prints hitting Long Beach for cutting and sewing in next week as well. So guys, my point is we're getting there. We're getting all that new coming back in. And again, what we're hearing is that your groups are really hungry for it. And again, yeah, I've seen some stuff asking about back to school. These are perfect for back to school.
Look at that, you guys. It says happy and a cute, what is that? Geometric Aztec kind of print. Love it.
So keep doing that.
All right. My arms are hurting. Cute little ditzy floral. Oops, sorry, babe. Oh, okay.
I'm okay.
I think the rest, there's a lot more in here, but yeah. I think we showed a good amount. Oh, here, we'll do stripes. Love, love, love stripes, you guys. Look at those, the rainbow stripes, thicker stripes. Love this. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, my arms are hurting.
Okay, so a couple more things to wrap this up. Those were the main things. We wanted to address the print thing and then also announce the new charity. We've obviously done both of those. Backpacks. So you guys obviously know that we've had those backpacks for a long time. So we are going to run a sale on the website. For any of you who have purchased a backpack to flip it, feel free to match it. We're going to take it from $39.99 on the site down to $25. I don't even know what the percentage is on that, but we might throw out an ad for it just saying back to school.
He got the new phone where you have to do his face and you can't.
I hate this new iPhone X is crazy, and I shouldn't even be looking at that during this. But anyways, so we're going to discount the backpacks to $25 before school. We really need to move these things. I really would like them to be a part of DotSmile permanently. And I know some of you guys have actually asked for more prints. The problem with the backpacks is it's a pretty high minimum. And the timing's obviously bad. We wouldn't get the new stuff in till probably next year planning for back to school. But let's move these now. And you guys, promote that as well. They're a good quality backpack for those of you who have gotten your hands on them. You already know that. So for $25, it's a good deal. Trainings. There's going to be a YouTube training on Thursday, or sorry, today.
No, today's Wednesday.
I think
this Thursday, tomorrow.
I think it's tomorrow. Sorry. Justin, our amazing videographer, he's actually put a video together on how to utilize YouTube, and then he's going to do a Q&A to answer any questions after that, as well as Katie Graham, one of our believers. She's doing a training on engagement and customer relationship building next week.
You don't want to miss that.
Yeah, and then Nicole, if you want to touch on the last three.
Okay, so Austin Meet and Greet is coming up at the end of this month. We are super excited to go to Austin. We've never been before. We are where it's going to be stinking hot. We haven't had the best response for this meet and greet. Maybe because it was kind of short notice, maybe because it's hot, and maybe because it's summer. Everyone's already has their plans. Sometimes it's harder to travel by yourself, business-wise, all that good stuff. Anyways, I am excited for it. So it's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a little more intimate. If you don't go, you're going to miss out because it's going to be a little different. And Jeff and I are really excited to be there. As far as
it's going to be more intimate because it is a smaller setting. It'll be like kind of the way leadership was, where we don't need the really big.
Okay, first of all, I'm seeing a lot of comments about LuLaRoe lowering their kids. You guys.
Nicole, we don't even need to comment on that.
No, I'm not going to comment about it. I'm just going to say, like, when has other businesses changed for other businesses? We're DotDotSmile. We're not LuLaRoe. Yes, it's my parents' company, but we're two separate businesses. We're staying in our lane and focus on what we're doing. And if you do the same, you will continue to strive to grow. Don't worry about LuLaRoe. Don't worry about what they're doing. Don't worry about other companies and what they're doing. Maybe they're doing this for a strategy for their business sake, just like we did Chuck. It was a different strategy for our business.
I was just going to say, I can't comment on them.
Yeah,
nor would I ever,
I had no idea. I just spent a week with them. I haven't heard a thing from them. We don't talk business with each other. We love each other and we just encourage one another and we support one another. But we're not going to worry about what other businesses are doing, and we're not going to change for what other businesses. Do you think Target changes for Walmart? No, they don't. So just so you know, that's where we stand.
Well, and again, we can't comment on them. And honestly, we believe it or not, we wish them success. We wish everyone success. We wish you guys success. Anyone who's trying to better their life through a business effort, truthfully. But all I could say to you is maybe take 5 steps back, put on a business thinking cap, and see what might be going on there. That's all I can say. I mean, look at what we did when we lowered and why. And I can only speak to us. And so, who knows? Maybe they won't. I don't know, but maybe they won't continue that line after. I don't know. I'm just saying there's more to that. It's not like, so we're not going to sit there and be in a panic and say, our dresses aren't worth it. We need to slash it. No, we know who we are. We know the quality of what we're doing. We know our prints are amazing. She's incredible. Okay. So she's the one behind the design and all that. So this is what you get. And the dresses we had a lot of people say, please don't even digest that. The twirl, everything about it is worth it. Didn't even want to go there. Wanted to focus on us and what we're doing here.
I just saw a lot of comments.
Austin, Texas meet and greet. It's going to be quaint, which could be a very good thing. Again, we'll open up to Q&A and just answer questions they might have, and kind of, even if it's about Nicole and I and our story and our personal life, just kind of get to know you guys better. Fall leadership will be October 5th. We've mentioned that before. And again,
which I'm so excited about, you guys. The last leadership was freaking awesome. So please, please, please mark your calendars, make it work, make it happen. It will be so good for you. Everyone that came can testify that it was amazing and that they loved it. And it was a great experience, not only from the training that they had, but also from meeting each other and lifting each other up. And you're going to be able to pull your own box. And at that time, we're going to have so much variety. So make it a goal for yourself to hit achiever, or if you are an achiever, believer, above, make it a goal for yourself to be there. We want you all there.
Try and hit achiever by August.
Yeah,
end
and
of
then
August,
you can come.
So you can get the invite and be there. We had an amazing experience in the spring. Again, a video is out there for our YouTube channel. Go check that out and see how that was. I promise you missed out. Fall will be great as well, and we hope all of you will make the time to be there.
October 5th.
October 5th, and it's going to be in Anaheim. Cruise incentive.
All right, guys. You know what? Heather sent over. There's a lot of you that have already qualified.
Well, no,
not
already qualified. So what she's done is looked at how you guys have done so far, and she said if this continued just as it is, we'd have, I think, I can confidently say, north of 40 people. That's a great start.
Yes.
That's an amazing start. And I feel like the first one, it's better if the crowd isn't too big. But keep hustling, guys. You can do this. It's meant to be difficult. It's a reward. It's a challenge. It's a reward. And a lot of you guys are actually going to hit that, believe it or not.
You guys, we just went on our Alaskan cruise with our kids, and given it was with our kids, this is going to be such another level of fun. It was so fun with our kids, but just being there with one another, maybe we'll have one meeting where we do a little business that way, all this good stuff. We can make sure, but it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of play. So please try to set your goals for yourself, help your team members. If maybe your upline isn't as supportive, maybe reach out to one another to be supportive and find someone that can hold you accountable. It will be so good, and you don't want to miss out on this. It's going to be so amazing. I can't freaking wait. We're excited. Okay, so I feel like we've covered a lot today.
We have. It's okay.
We've gotten emotional. We've gotten happy.
So again, guys, next week we're getting that delivery, and then those charity prints will be going live as well. I don't have the book, but there's a lot of prints. Again, I just mentioned 60 plus are hitting Long Beach next week as well. Now, those will be behind these because they need to be cut and sewn into finished goods, obviously. But it's happening. It's happening. And the beauty about this is hopefully, based on the responses we're getting, these will fly off for you guys. I know your groups have been patiently waiting, and we get that. We truly do. And so anyways, we love you guys again. Thank you for your efforts with Chalk. It went over really well. And we know and we're confident that the same will happen with Charity Vision. So anyways, anything else to add? Oh, you're looking at some of these comments here.
Yep, I think we're good. There was one thing that somebody asked. Oh, fall prints. Yeah, you guys, we're working on Christmas. Fall prints are already in. We're waiting. Those are in. So yeah, we have lots of pumpkins, some cute turkeys, leaves, fall colors. You're going to love it. You guys are going to love it. We have, actually, I got to get going. I got a lot of work I had to do today, you guys. Okay. We love you all. I think we've covered a lot. And I think with these prints as well, we have leggings coming as well. And these prints, I'm not too sure about kick shorts.
Just don't even comment if you're not positive.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Please, it will be, yeah.
I showed the majority of those.
So, anyways, love you guys. Thank you. I think that's it. They keep asking about the boys line. I do too. When's that coming?
I feel like we have to.
I'm going to design it. I'm just going to do it.
No, you guys, I feel like we have to focus on the problems that we're having right now. We have boy stuff in mind, and we do have things that we've worked on that we've gotten samples made, but we haven't finished it because we've been working on all of the other deadlines and all the other issues that you guys are clearly aware of. So just know that it's something that is on our list. We did do a fitting for a new revised romper the other day. So just know that that is also in the works. And we have about 3 new items that we've been working on for the past couple months. And as far as layering items, yes, we do want to eventually bring those into the works as well. So just know that all the questions and all the
there's
things,
a lot in the
there's
works.
There's a lot going on with prints.
More than just getting new prints in.
No, it's prints, it's collections, it's new items, and I know that there's been a few issues with different fits, how the fits have changed, which we have been kind of like, what the heck? So we had to do a new revised fitting, and it's just been, that's the cycle of owning a business the way that we run. And it's been great, but you got to work on all different things. And we have a big old list that we have to work on every single day. And it's a lot of fun, but it's a lot of stress. So be patient with us. Okay. We're good. We're good. Okay.
Everyone have a great Wednesday. Talk to you guys really soon.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Have a great day.